Hello everyone, welcome back to another study that is too good to ignore, even though I have many other puzzles on chess.com that I want to showcase. This one is composed by Ben aka Guess Who I Am, who also came fourth in the studies tournament I covered last December. Our starting position looks like a mate in 1 or 2 for black no matter what you play, but there is a defense if you just consider all of the possible moves. Try to find it now if you didn't manage earlier. So yeah, the move is e8 knight, the only move that prevents the enemy bishop from capturing g7. After bishop takes e8, we must recapture and under-promote to another knight, keeping everything defended and black's bishop trapped. Now comes the real test, and that is what to do after king c2. First, is white playing for a win or a draw? Both are possible, but without knowing the exact goal, it is very easy to make an incorrect decision. Luckily, using some interpolation, we can see that white's c-pawn cannot promote on e8 without the knight moving, but if that knight moves, their one on g7 will be a goner. White must play knight to f6, but after bishop takes g7, f6 is again threatened, so we must under-promote again. This shows that white has no chance to win, but what about black? After bishop to h8, white is in zugzwang, right? Not today, because the brilliant knight to g7 holds things together miraculously. Black can capture the knight to end the game by stalemate, or let white connect the knights once more. The b-pawn can be sacrificed to prevent the stalemate, and that will actually win both knights, but not the game because white will succeed in capturing the last enemy pawn on the board. Unfortunately, this is all just an illusion, because our calculation for the opponent has already gone astray after bishop to h8. Instead, the bishop can escape through f8, and mega unbelievably, black has a forced mate. Knight to c7, so that knight takes b5 protects c3 and d4 loses to bishop d6, winning a knight due to the threat of mate on e5. Knight to e4 means that both knights will have to move a lot to give a check currently, so this allows bishop to h6. And death to our king is unpreventably coming through c1 and b2. This allows us to conclude that e4 after king c2 loses for white, so the only way to draw the game is simply the only move left, e3. As a reminder, black's king must always be controlling b1, so by losing a tempo, white can let the king occupy the important c1 square. Black doesn't need to if the b-pawn advances, but then the b4 square is now taken away. After bishop f8, white has the same brilliant knight g7, and quickly all squares on the long diagonal are inaccessible. Black refuses the compromise their pawn structure, but with the king on c1, the bishop h6 maneuver is too slow, allowing white to save the king in time with a check, and maybe even win in the future. The enemy bishop tries one more time to win the battle, but after the knights reunite on the long diagonal, the game is now a dead draw. An amazing demonstration of the power of the two knights. If you want to see more studies like this, be sure to like and subscribe for more, and I will see you all in another video. Goodbye.